We are back on the homestead and I'm feeling pretty motivated but exceptionally tired. Either way, I'm gonna go plant out some seeds. I've got some zucchini seeds with me, as well as day 14, which I've already had a peek inside. It's going to be yellow squash, which is really similar to zucchini, and you can cook a lot of recipes that you cook with zucchini with the yellow squash. So I'm excited to get that planted in. Can you shush? We get it. You laid an egg. Well done. My gardens are so dry, so I've already walked through, picked anything that needed picking and gave it a massive water. Hopefully that hasn't affected things too much, but I'm noticing lots of things starting to grow now. We've got lots of blossoms on the tomatoes and a few tomatoes starting to pop up. There's zucchinis and cucumbers. The corn's finally starting to actually do something, and the beans, we can finally harvest some green beans again. On the feijoa tree, there are also blooms. I'm yet to go up to the orchard and see if there's any fruit starting to happen there as well, so I'll take you guys over and we'll have a look together. But yeah, first I'm going to go plant these seeds and then we'll just see where the day takes us. The olives. Did I mention that I wanted to harvest the nasturtium pods? Because there are so many. It seems to be the end of the season. One good one on there. See it? Beans. Sun. There's chaos. I think I need to stake it all up. Look. Ooh, smells like honey again. Alright, let's see how things are going. Beautiful. Wow. I don't see fruit. Kind of sucks. No fruit. Shame. Cherries. Nothing fruit-wise. Nope. What's this? Weeds or flowers? Looks like weeds. In one of the previous videos, you would have seen me picking all of these dandelion flowers and then turning it into a dandelion syrup, which is absolutely delicious. I want to be experimenting more with this dandelion syrup and trying to substitute sugar and honey for the dandelion syrup because I think it's so cool that it's made from weeds. So I'm going to take you guys along for some of those experiments. But before I show you guys what I made with the dandelion syrup, I want to preserve these nasturtium seed pods. In the past, I've made some wasabi paste with them, which I have on sushi, and it gives it like a really nice floral taste with just a little bit of that radish kind of flavor. I'm also having a go at freeze drying them, which I'm still waiting a few weeks. It hasn't gone through the full process yet. They're currently in my freezer, and I'll let you know how that goes when it happens. But today I'm also going to use my grandma's pickling recipe to ferment them and kind of turn them into a caper. I saw Kat from 5 Acre Farm doing this, and I think it's such a cool idea. And of course, my grandma's pickling recipe is the first one that comes to mind when I want to give this a go. So for my brine, I just have a liter of water with a tablespoon of salt, and I've let that dissolve, and now I'm using as much as I need. There will be some left over, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, now let's get into our recipe with the dandelion syrup. I'm having a go at making some meringues, so dandelion meringues, and I'm substituting the sugar for the dandelion syrup. Now, if you have a go at making this syrup yourself, I highly recommend not to let it go as long as I did because it became really thick and hard to use. Also, don't add boiling water to it to try loosen it up. It does not work. I've just pulled a recipe from the internet and this is a first time go, so I wasn't expecting much, but they actually turned out really nice. I do want to be honest though that though they tasted really good and came out great, they had this really nice little tangy, lemony type of flavor to them. We had a really humid day and a few humid days, and so they did end up going quite soft, which didn't make me want to give them out to anyone. So though they were a fun experiment and they tasted quite nice, they didn't last as long as I was hoping they would. I still recommend giving them a go if you would like. I think they tasted really nice and there was something a little bit different, and the golden color was beautiful on them. So I'm going to have a go at making some different cookies for my neighbors, but I did also make these little gift boxes. If you watched my gift wrapping video the other day, then you know that I'm wrapping a lot of my presents in homemade boxes and using old packaging to create them. So I've just created a template. I've drawn it out on some leftover cardboard from some old shipping boxes, and I'm cutting it out, folding it, and turning it into a really beautiful little gift box. Inside it, I'm going to use some wrapping paper, or it's kind of like this cardboard material, which is a little bit more sustainable, and then place my cookies there. So I'll share the cookies with you when I have a go next time. You'll probably see it and us munching on them while we have our movie marathon in the next few days. But I think these little gift boxes are just the sweetest things, and hopefully my neighbors appreciate it.